Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic, Star Trek Review Phase 3, with my co-host Phil, who is beyond excited to be back in the co-hosting seat again. Aren't you happy, Phil?
You...
Now, this was sort of a special request as to sort of do more of these, and I'm more than happy to do so. And these ones will be on, I have, a pile of books over there that I kind of have to refresh myself with. So these aren't like top of the line, best of my library. These are sort of interesting things that I kind of forget I have and kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool. So that will be this series. But the first thing I wanted to kind of review was something that I had just stumbled across not too long ago, right here on YouTube. Now, I think I stumbled across it from StarTrek.com, because I get their posts from Facebook. I liked them on Facebook. And I think they made mention of it. I'm like, that seems kind of interesting. So, to YouTube I went and came across the second episode. If you're a TOS Trekkie, old school Trekkie, the way everything was pre-revamp-ish, you have got to check this out. Yes, there's been 50 years of fan fiction. These people got it right. And I'm watching it just like jaw on the floor, because the cinematography, the editing, the lighting, everything is so original series. And it's called Star Trek Continues. And I'm watching it feeling like this must have been what it was like when they first, had the episodes out, back in Grandma's day, in 66, 67, 68. And it's amazing just the little nuances that they got right. The man that plays Kirk, whose first name is Vic, and I cannot pronounce his last name, Mignolia, I'm sorry, does Kirk, not Shatner. Okay, he's not. It's even his I even caught that, where his physical mannerisms are Kirk. It's like if you popped off somebody else's face and stuck it on Shatner. It's like exactly right. The attitude, the posture, the mannerisms. I'm sitting here like, damn. The guy that plays Spock is hysterically funny, because he's so porcelain looking. I don't know. He does a good Spock, but it's just there's something doll-like about him physically. But he does a damn good Spock. So, but it's hard to top Nimoy too. It's just what makes those characters. He's so amazed. He's like falling over with joy. They got right. You can sit down here. They've gone through two different McCoys. There was a blonde fellow who I don't think I've ever seen. No, I'm not sure if I've seen that version of McCoy. The McCoy that I'm familiar with in the series, Larry Nemecek. And he does a good Bones. He's got that attitude right, Doesn't physically look remotely like Leonard DeForest Kelley, but he's got the character right. And they built, I think it was in Georgia or something. I don't remember where they said they built the entire set. Not just one room redressed. They built the bridge. They built the transporter room. They built the rec room, briefing room. They have a Jeffries tube. And it's exactly like, I hope if in between episodes they open this up to the public or something, so you can tour the set of the Enterprise, and it's spot on. Every dial, every screen, everything is exactly like the TOS series. And it's droll. And one of the coolest things is Mr. Scott. This Mr. Scott is James Doohan's son, Christopher, who does his father proud. It's just so nice to have that link between the two series, you know? And he does Mr. Scott. It's perfect, and I was so happy to that he was willing to you know, carry on the torch, as it were. It's amazing. They have 2 episodes. I can never remember the first one. Something for Eternity. I can't remember. And the second one is Lilani. They get guest stars that would blow your mind. I mean, I don't want to give anything away. I won't spoil the fun surprises. You just have to watch these episodes yourself. And these are full-on episodes. Cut exactly the way the original series was. They do have 3 or 4 minute vignettes, which are the best teasers you'll ever see. One of them is so hysterically funny. So those I had to kind of hunt for. But it's on the Star Trek, that's the channel, Star Trek Continues. So if you just type that in YouTube, you'll go where no person has gone before, but has gone before and has, you know, joyfully revisited. So it's just, the spirit is right, they done the characters right, it looks right, it feels right, and it's a labor of love. You know these people are enjoying themselves doing that, and for someone like me, it carries across, and I see that, and that just makes me enjoy it that much more. So I am so looking forward to more episodes. And one of the vignettes that kind of feeds into the new 5-year mission, or basically they want to complete the first 5-year mission. The first vignette stops at Turnabout Intruder, where they have the last minute or 2 of the original series episode. They redid. Group goes into a turbolift. Turbolift doors close. That's the end of the series right there. With Star Trek Continues, they close the doors. You follow them into the turbolift, and it sort of opens the door to the new series. And it's such a beautiful way to connect the two. And I mean, I can't just drool over this enough. It's like so exciting to like have new start. That's the way it feels for me. I mean, I've come from I was 10 years too late to really enjoy a little more than that actually, but the original series, I got it all on reruns, and basically when Star Trek 4 came out, I think, or when the new Next Gen came out, and they were replaying TOS, I kind of, oh, this exists, this is cool, so that's how I ended up in Trekdom. So, this is like, for me, as a fan, hearing that they've discovered episodes they never aired, or episodes that aired in the 60s and were lost, like Doctor Who episodes, where, they destroyed the film, or somebody thought they destroyed the film, but there's a copy out there and they discovered new episodes. It's like that for me, because it's so well done, and it's just amazing to watch. The lighting, it's just perfect. It's exactly the original series. It's professionally done. It's not some schmo in a camera in a uniform pretending to be Captain Kirk. It's like, it's done seriously, high quality, but, it's something, done with love, by fans, for fans. It's, I could just babble on like, oh my god. So I shall hopefully, haven't quite figured out how to actually put links down below, but I will show you down below anyways where you would have to, type to enter the frontier. But definitely, if you're a Trek fan of any sort, check this out. This is amazing. And I hope they continue the 5-year mission. It's just, and I think they're working on another episode right now, so I don't know what it's about, who's in it, what's going on, I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. So, thank you for watching. Do comment down below for say hello to Phil, basically. Say he's doing a good job. He will appreciate that. Do rate a thumbs up for more Trekdom awesomeness. And definitely go over to Star Trek Continues and give them likes and thumbs up and subscribe to them. And in the meantime, you can subscribe to me. I don't know which outro to use. It seems strange to use my outro. I haven't used my outro for my Star Trek one, so it seems strange. Oh well. Subscribe! There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. Live long and prosper. I do that, but my hands don't work that way.